Okay, so we already know that students will stay more on track at Starbucks versus at home. But Starbucks is also a great central meeting place to meet with your study groups. In fact, R. Keith Sawyer, Associate Professor of Education in Arts and Sciences at Washington University, has researched this topic and states that study groups are so effective because they provide a way for students to make the lecture notes their own. So, making the lecture notes their own is by communicating with their peers, sitting around a table at Starbucks and bouncing ideas off of one another. We may all have a different and better understanding of certain parts of the class, and by speaking and sharing our ideas with one another and by sharing our understandings of the material, you collectively can make a much better understanding of the lecture or the class as a whole and potentially increase your knowledge. So, I mean, what a better place to meet with your study groups and make lectures make more sense for each other than at Starbucks? In fact, Wesley Verho from Family Record states that it sounds counterintuitive, but working from a bustling coffee shop can be less distracting than working from a quiet office. He suggests that working around your office mates can lead to distracting conversations and astray from your homework, but at a coffee shop, your work is a lot more intimate into yourself. That at a coffee shop, you will stay more focused, more driven on the idea and the reason that you guys met to have this study group. That the reason for your meeting will be much more intimate because you're at this coffee shop and there are less distractions. You're not there to hang out, you're there to get work done, and it makes it much more intimate and much easier for you to get work done effectively and overall to increase your knowledge of whatever you are there studying. So, next time you're thinking of starting a study group, consider Starbucks.